kicked off YouTube, and that I can actually broadcast right now. You never know. Have I said something out of order? Have I been banned? I do not know at the moment. Coles has joined me.
Select expand shield from the storm shield console.
I've pretty much got this place set up to death. What we're going to do is we're going to go through. I've got to drop Coles a few things because he is a fellow YouTuber and he's, I don't know why, but he's just, oh shit, what am I doing? That was the one. He obviously like sells us something. I don't know what he's selling, whether he sells something over the internet or what. But there you go. I don't want. Oh, I'll just take my own gravedigger back. Cheers, pal. Right. So it's all good. Is that all you needed, Cole? We all good? Well, we're gonna try and go through the hero squads, see how mine are set up, see how you can set them up. If you have got a better way of setting them up, then by all means. What?
Please don't give Cole Casey stuff.
Please don't give Cole stuff. Why?
Please.
Why? Why don't give Cole stuff? What's he up to? I don't want your bacon, man. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And I do actually want them. Was that the point? Point isn't there. He wants 3 graves or something, doesn't he? Why? Give me a reason and then I'll say...
He has scammed me.
He scammed you? Who are you? Right. Right, what we'll do, I'll make him these grave diggers and I'll tell him no because you're scamming people. But... Who is it? Is it Tobias? I don't know who's messaging me. I'm gonna have to check my flipping YouTube. Cole scammed you, did he? Right, let me check my YouTube, dude. I am on it now. I am on it now. Who is it? Tobias. What do you mean Cole scammed you? He's one of your mates, isn't he? Here, dude. I'm just going to keep taking his stuff. I'm going to make him three graves. Tobias, come and see me, mate. You can have this fucking grave digger he's just given me. And I will drop you a few things if you want. You can just join now, if you want. I'm only going to make him 106s. So, we'll see what's going on. Cole Casey has scammed me. Tobias, why are you letting him scam you, man? You know what people are like. He's supposed to be your mate, though.
I'll call you Husbane.
You'll call me Husbane. There you go. There's your 3 grave diggers, by all means. Thanks, you're the best. I know I am. Tobias, if you want to join me, mate. I don't know if you're on. If you want to join me, you can have that 130. He's just given me, and I'll give you a few other things. By all means, if you want to message me how he scammed you. Right. And then I will sort you out, Tobias. You know I always sort you out, man. You know the rules. I'll drop you some shit.
Let's build.
I'll put some boosts on myself while I'm here. Thanks. We'll put a few on there. Thank you very much. Right. I hate this bit now because obviously I'm going to be sat there waiting for ages while I leave by. Yes, we're gathering results. That there isn't any results. And we'll see what's going on. Yeah, if you want to join me, Tobias, I'll drop you some stuff, pal. Don't you worry about that. You know not to give Cole anything. You know about scammers. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them get to you, pal. Don't drop anything for anyone, because no one is trustworthy. You know that as much as I do, pal. People will take anything from you if they can. So don't let it happen, dude. And we are returning to home base. Is that why you stopped playing for a bit, Tobias? Because you were dropping stuff for Colin, he's scammed the shit out of you. Right, if you are hearing this twice, it's because I am actually trying to get the reading bit as well, because obviously my Siri comes through quite quick. I don't want to miss anything. So that's why I've got that going on in the background. Right, I'll show you these heroes now and the hero loadout. So I've put a loadout for every kind of hero. So there we go. This is my Outlander team. As you can see, the long arm of the law is extended by those two. We got the cold touch, which means there's a freeze damage happens if they touch my building. All good. Kinetic punch, which is the punch floor on the floor. His impact is gone up by 245%, so it really does knock them out now. And the icy shot, which means sniper critical hits apply water effect. So usually I put sniper out because they apply the water effect, can freeze players. So that's the way we're doing it at the moment. If anyone's got a better outcome of this or a better way of showing me how to put an Outlander, by all means message me. Show me your Outlander. Send it me in a screenshot or send it me via PlayStation messaging. If you're on PC or Xbox, take a screenshot, send it me through my messenger. All good. If you want to send through Facebook, it's Neil Shevin, that's fine. By all means, send it that way. You will just see the icon, so that's all good. So that's my hero team for my Outlanders. We've got Kinetic Punch, Phase Cannon, which I'm not too about, but it seems to work. Return to Sender, which means that my punch to the floor comes back. Always a good thing. As you can see, I've got the Seismic Smash, Phase Shift and the Teddy. I'd like to change them around, so we'll have to have a look, see what other, I'll do that now, see what other heroes I've got. As you can see, we'll change over to Constructors because that's my favourite one at the moment. It's not Constructors, it's Outlanders, sorry. So as you can see, it's got the Phase Shift, it's got the punch, you're not using him. They pretty much have all got that now. The Steel Wool character there, he's got the Phase Shift, and instead of having teddy bears, he's got the electric. So I'm trying to see if it's got teddy bears, electric, and the punch. Because I don't really use Phase Shift, I don't need it. There isn't a point in me having it. So I'm just checking through now. As you can see, it's got the 3 icons next to the power level. I mean, by all means, I can upgrade these power levels very easily. So I do have. I think I've still got 3 million points worth of XP. So I've still got all that XP. If you want, this is why that you got given all these XP. It's so that you can actually level your characters up to as powerful as you can get them, and have the 7 in the squad. If that helps, if that is actually helping anyone. But as you can see, it's got the teddy bear and the thing without the punch. Yeah, they're pretty much, as you can see by next to the 15 there, the power level 15, it's got 3 little boxes. You're locked if you don't get above level, I think it's the 3rd tier, so it's 82. Once you get up to level 82, all 3 are unlocked and then you're all good. Obviously then you can level them up further if you're a higher level. If not, then you have to just make do with the 2 power-ups. It doesn't really work here. You can't See that going through them all there, you have to have the phase shift, and phase shifts on every character, which isn't what I really wanted, but I've got the punch and the teddy bear, so that's my Outlanders. Here we go for the ninjas. I've got Return of the Dragon, which means that the Dragon Slash is a lot cheaper, 75% of energy less than usual. We've got the Round Trip, which is the team perks. You know, I've got all these team perks now, which is Round Trip, slow your roll, which is a freeze melee attackers for 2 seconds. It's only 43% accurate, so you need a few more than that. It doesn't freeze that many. That's the problem. It only freezes 1 or 2, so it doesn't power it up strong enough. There is other lead ninjas that do more with different things. Obviously, you've got the links, which keeps you in the air for longer, so you're pretty much immune from things on the floor, but you still get hurt. And you're stuck in one place. Which if you do that, then it kind of just freezes you, and it makes you very vulnerable. So you don't want to do that. Got the Hunter's Instinct, which is a life leech. Most of these things with the ninja are melee attacks or axes or other things like that. So I've tailored mine to how I play. I'm more attack than that, so I've got the health off the smoke bomb, because obviously I'm going to be attacking a lot. So when I'm in a smoke bomb now, I'm medicine for myself and other players around me. It's amazingly powerful, which I didn't think it would be. We've got the Wings of the Dragon, which is basically, it makes your Dragon Slash wider. So if you do Dragon Slashes, you really do need that ninja at some point in your team. You've got the Tail of the Dragon, which leaves a fire flame behind me, which is really quite powerful, so we're keeping that going, always on point with that. With me having the stars that come back. Thank you, Stifler. Yeah, go Bondi, thanks mate. With me having the Round Trip, which means that the flames come back. The stars come back to me. The Fan of Stars means I throw out 4 stars instead of just 1 or 2. So then they come back a lot quicker and obviously hurt more items. It's all about damage that I use my characters with. And then you've got the Night Stalker, which moves you around quicker, so you're obviously not going to get hit as much. Which is my ninjas. Right. Next. My constructors, as you can see, do have quite a big powerful team for my constructors. The Frozen Castle makes my build freeze people. I have the Mega Base, which powers up more of the base. Its connective range is quite wide. I've also got Maximum Overlord, which is the 2. You have to have 2 Steel Wool characters. Steel Wool is the band from Twine Peaks or Canny Valley. It's basically a band was made up to fight off. Well, they were made up before the storm, and if you have 2 of these members in, it makes a massive boombox, which powers the floor. When the floor's electrified, it collects all the souls and then blows them all out to cause maximum damage. So we have 2 of those, which is the Maximum Overlord and the Base Solo, which makes the boom base work. I know, yeah, breathe. So there you go, there's the field of base as well, which means that the base charge is powered up. Frozen Castle, which freezes them on touching my walls. And then the electrified floors, which means all the floor around, which whatever building or thing that I'm protecting is electrified and hurts all the characters that are on it. Obviously evil characters, not my own. If you probably noticed, my gadgets are always the same. I love using the stationary turret because it's so overpowered, and the adrenaline rush because I have to try and make sure I stay alive. I know it's amateurish, but I kind of have to keep myself alive. I try and keep it for other characters around me. It's also I've got it so it picks other people up without me having to stand there like a lemon. Press it holding square, which at the moment isn't working properly anyway. When you try and pick people up with square at the moment, it just turns off after about a second. When you try to do it for 3, it's not a good enough reason. As we move on to our soldier, and there was a lot of chatting in this and not really much happening. As you can see, I've got first assault, which means that if I hit someone first, there's a better chance of it being 100% critical. Also got the for each soldier, keep out. It's basically your grenade is electrified and does a lot more damage. We've got fight or flight, which is the war cry, so you power up all the people around you and you get more weapon damage and more movement speed, so that helps everybody who's around you when you do the war cry. I might actually have to change that one out because it's not as good as it sounds. It sounds really good, but it doesn't do as much as you'd want it to. Make it rain, that's basically headshot damage. You get more for headshot damage, and it can stack, so you kill a lot more. Rucksack is more frag grenades, so you can throw a few more. It means I've got 4 frag grenades in this game. Locked and loaded, which is weapon damage again, and it switches weapons, rebuffs it, so it starts it back up again if you change weapons. 6 shooter, it increases your pistol damage and the impact. So I do actually have to have a quick look at this because sure I can make a much more powerful team than that for me soldier. So let's have a ganders, shall we? Fist, fight or flight? Let's have a ganders which soldiers we can have, and we will move over to our soldiers on the bar above. As you can see, press R2 twice, it's moved over to the soldiers, so I've only got soldiers to look at. So in a pinch, reloads an empty magazine, generates 30.5 of your shield over 3 seconds. Okay, that's shielding while you're reloading. That's fair enough. That sounds pretty decent. Shell shock, which means your shotgun damage is higher. Using shockwave increases movement speed of 40% for 80 seconds. I can't see that being that much help really. If you're moving around anyway, you don't need to move any quicker really. Decreases the energy cost of a frag grenade. They're pretty cheap as it is. Base solo, each elimination during Warcry extends the duration for a maximum of 15 eliminations, so that's what, 15 times 0.4, which is 4 times 15, so that's 6 seconds. That's not really worth it, is it? Critical blast, the shotgun's critical. We'll keep going. Every 6 range weapon elimination triggers an explosion. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Should we throw that on? Right, go on. We'll throw that on instead of fight or flight. Okay. And we'll keep rucksack because I do like having that extra bomb. Heroes activate for the team. That's headshot damage. Not really overly bothered on headshot damage. Shockwave radius is increased. We'll take that 6 shooter off because I don't really worry about that, and we'll make the shockwave radius a lot bigger. That sounds pretty hefty. Locked and loaded. After reloading, increasing weapon damage by 15% for 5 seconds. That sounds pretty powerful. Let's go and have a look, see what we can change it for. Come on, flick over. And you see we've been through all these as it is. Down to Warcry, no. Increases shotgun critical damage, no. Dealing damage with assault weapon has 40% chance to generate 1 ammo for the equipped weapon. Yeah. Quick scope, increase sniper damage, no. Decreases shockwave energy costs, no, I'm alright with that at the moment. Increases assault damage by 40%. Mad tidings. This sounds pretty impressive. Firing a ranged weapon grants 1 stack of Holiday Spirit, up to 50 stacks. Each stack of Holiday Spirit increases the ranged weapon damage by 1%. Okay, and decreases. Toxic isn't here, I'm afraid, Davey lad. He's gone tower.
Alright.
I'm just doing a video for YouTube, so if I'm chatting loads of crap in the background, just ignore me.
Me, follow me.
So war cries higher, we will get rid of that. Assault critical damage, no. Cluster bomb, frag grenade explodes into 6 small grab. Ooh. Go on, we'll go with that. I'm gonna have to power that guy up, so bear with me. Click on
Davey sucks
here.
willies.
Sorry, who does? Oh, apparently Davey, Stifler says you partake in giving men blowjobs.
Tell Sis I'll go and fuck himself.
He can probably hear you, mate, because he's watching my stream. But there you go. We all know that Stifler can go and fornicate with oneself, can't he? To say the least. I'll probably get a bit of grief back now. I'm going to power this soldier up. Hopefully we'll get some...
I've already do the Davey tasted good.
Apparently he already did, and you tasted very good, Davey. Well in. You must have been eating strawberries that day, big man. And you can see just powering this all the way up to level 50. So we'll get maximum damage by him. Poor Stifler, he's trolling people who are actually in my party from his car or something stupid now. It's alright, Stiff. He's gone to start a new job today. He's literally a rent boy. So apparently he's sorting out people in cars on the docks. Said something about Nissans. Only Nissans. Apparently Nissan drivers taste better or something. I don't know. It's not me, Stifler. This is you. Right, let's see where this character is. That wasn't the one that I was just powering up. Where is he gone? There we go. So we'll go and do a mission while we're here, so see how these are working.
Japanese models mate can't go wrong till they hit 40.
What? Japanese models can't go wrong until they hit 40. You do realise, Stiff, as soon as they hit 40, mate, they go from like looking really amazing to like looking about 85-year-old. It's just a thing. It's like Italians, Stiff. I told you about this earlier. Italians, when you marry them, well, as you're like going through, starting to see them and everything else, they're absolutely beautiful. They've got the long black hair, they've got the tan, all over tan, really gorgeous. And then as soon as you marry them, what happens? They turn into fat women who've got onions everywhere, make spaghetti bolognese coming out of their ears. Oh, it's so wrong. Anyone who's watching from Italy, I do apologise. Oh god, now I've got a fourth person watching. This is. I hope you're not Italian, mate. Oh Jesus. Get myself into something for this, if you are. We'll just do this quick 10-minute mission because obviously the elimination mission is probably the best to see what's going on with your characters. Welcome.
Stifler 87.
No, stop. Stifler, I will by all means advertise your flipping YouTube. If you want to go and have a look at some YouTube and you want to have a laugh, don't go and watch Stifler 87. If you want to see some craziness, by all means, have a crack. Go and have a look. That's STIFFLA 87. I'll even spell it out for you.
Watch YouTube Stifler 87.
Well, right, Stiff, stop spamming my channel with watch YouTube Stifler 87, please. We get it, right? You're trying to steal my viewers. It's alright. Don't worry about it. It's fine. They all probably know you anyway, Stiff, because they've watched these videos anyway. So, if they already know about your channel, because you do advertise it quite a lot. You don't even do your Twitch, you tard. Sorry, that is actually starting to annoy me now.
So.
Right, I'm going to turn that down because I don't want to hear my own voice through my own mic. And there we go. What do you mean so? You can't just go so. You either do you can't advertise your Twitch when you don't even go on it. It's like me advertising my Twitch. I don't do it either. I go on like once every so often just to
You've
go.
got a sexy voice.
Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. That's not the point. The point is I don't do it either. Let's see if these grenades work. Oh, I like that.
I was talking to babies.
Am I glad I missed that? Probably. You were talking to Davey. Well, that's not very fucking nice, is it?
We've got an opportunity
Apparently,
to strike
Davey,
an
you've got a
approaching
sexy
horde.
voice.
Get ready for a fight. We've got 10 minutes to take out as
Yeah, that
many
was
husks
obviously
as possible.
from Stifler
If you bag
87.
enough husks, we win.
Yeah,
if you
I would
don't,
guess that.
we don't.
It's understandable.
Love you,
Don't
mate.
forget to collect those husk and mist monster samples.
Right, you might love me, but it's not the point. Are you watching this
Strike
while
hard,
driving to
strike
work,
fast,
Stiff? Just get to
strike
work, will
fear
ya?
into the heart of the horde. Don't forget, the storm is closing in, so watch the map.
It's his first day at work and he's
Bonus
already going to be late
objectives
because he's
are in
watching my flipping stream.
Right, I'm up to get ready for work. Sue.
Obviously, game of Stifler's bit on the side. Yesterday.
You saw Stifler's bit on the side?
Sup.
I was playing like Demi yesterday.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. She's a good one, Dem. Absolute nutter, but she's a good one. I think Stifler got off before you said bit on the side. So he hasn't said anything. I think Demi prefers women anyway, so actually she could go with Stiff.
Bonus challenge success. Good job, team.
Yeah.
It's a well-known fact that he's only got a button mushroom apparently. Well, I say apparently, Stiff. It's alright.
And he thinks he's going on a date with getting with her.
Oh, right. Is he still trying that?
It
Is
needs
he?
to be a secret.
I've heard some rubbish come out of him sometimes, I'm telling you now. Apparently, Davey, it was meant to be a secret. You weren't supposed to tell Bondi about it. Stifler's words, not mine. Is that in case I get jealous, Stiff? Tell you what, the improvements I've done on this character actually really work.
No me.
To be honest. I'm on the Save the World side of the game.
Alright.
But I do, there's not many people really that do like tutorials on YouTube on this side of the game, because there isn't that many people who play it really, as in most people like Stifler and like Toxic and people like that, they play it for the V-Bucks, for the so that they can buy the outfits for the Battle Royale side, which is fair enough. I don't mind, mate. I'll come and help you. I drop him guns and stuff, and I do the same for Tox. So like I'll play that for them, and then I usually play alongside. I've been playing alongside Stifler since like Modern Warfare, so we've known each other for years and years and years.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
I feel so for you.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It just happened. All right. But yeah, so I played this side and done it properly and got like really stupidly high level, So when we did,
Yeah.
when we both started, well, he started it a bit before me, where we both started like doing a bit of YouTube and messing about. And wasbondyonce, by the way, if you want to go and have a look. Try and be entertaining, but don't always work. Usually you just see me raging my fucking head off. In fact, I put a video up earlier of just me ranting, and it was like 2 minutes of just me ranting about the game. It's completely random. But yeah, usually I throw like the good plays or the wins on it. If we win a game, I'll throw a win on. Oh, Jesus, I'm getting battered here. But they've just put loads of new updates in this side of the game, and it's kind of fucked it up a little bit for the people who've been playing it for ages. They've taken things out that didn't need taking out, and it's changed the demographic of the game, which is it wasn't needed, but they did it anyway. So how are we on? There we go.
5 minutes
So
left.
I don't know if
Storm's closing in.
they did it on purpose or what was going on with it, but it didn't need to be done, and they've kind of wrecked a bit of the game because of it. But
Yeah, bring in the attack.
powered him up. So I was just doing a video on like if people could actually get powered up off things. What's he doing then? Did he power? Did he just punch that? Did you punch something then? No, I did not. Just power that guy up. Right, Sammy boy. Let's see what we've got. For the people who usually watch the screen stream, they know that I don't really use the soldier because getting around with them is a nightmare. I usually use a Outlander, but they kind of wreck the Outlanders. They're no bloody good to anyone. I don't. It's another thing that they've upgraded. They've upgraded these new missions, these beta storms. I don't know where they've come from or why they've done it, but they've made a new mission, which is probably the easiest mission of the lot. You can't actually fail it for love of the money. I mean, they could have made it harder by if you died, then it was over or something, but they haven't. Not even going into the storm makes that much of an issue. Sugar, I wasn't supposed to land down here. Let's get back in the storm before I die. Back out of the storm, sorry, before I die. Back into the storm. What the fuck am I talking about? So you on PvP, are you? Davey?
What, sorry? Aye.
Alright mate, I'll come and join you for a game in a second. I warn you, I'm not that good.
Yeah, I'm not good either.
I don't worry though, I'm not Demi.
I have to pull you out now.
Right, so that should be basically how you can set up your heroes. Hopefully you've seen enough and you can improve it off that. I'm gonna finish off, go and have a game with Davey before I go and pick Riley up. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Right.